Okay, it says I'm live. Oh my gosh. I don't like that view of myself. Hello everyone, welcome. I am Leanne Furness and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Rochester, Minnesota. I've got a ton of things going on in January. I'm so excited about it. It is the best time of the year for me because it is our celebration time. So not only do we have today, January 7th, a new mini catalog that's January through April. It will we have some online exclusives that just launched today, and then we have a scrapbooking catalog that just launched today, as well as 3 new kits. Really, if you can't find something to order, I don't know what I can do because it's all very cool. All right, so we're going to start with going down to my work surface, and we're going to talk about the mini catalog. And yes, that's what we're going to do, mini catalog. Woo! Upside down. There we go. I figured my name could be upside down versus my face. How do you like that? Okay, so let's see how this is going. I think it looks good. Give me a thumbs up if you're watching. I think I'm going to make it come down a little bit closer. Okay, that's my name. Who cares? All right, so let's... Oh my gosh, what did I do with the catalog? Here, I was so prepared. I'm working on my email for tomorrow and for classes, and I just thought, oh, I better get going. Here is our mini catalog. It's very pastel-y. It's very spring-like. It is going to follow along with the annual catalog, stating like it's got some fun little stories it's telling. I think we'll see that in the next annual catalog as well, so it's not going away. They're not changing what they do. They might tweak it a tad. Okay, I think I know the problem, so I'm just going to go like this so I'm not blinded, because really, blinding. Okay, so here's our mini catalog. And when you open it up, of course, there's the table of contents. And of course, in the table of contents, it's very similar to our annual catalog. You've got these little icons, means the catalog is available in on our on-store line. If there's a QR, you can scan it now, and if it's got a French option, it would say France. But we don't have very many Spanish. I don't get it. But anyway, so you can see them having a good time here. This little story Sarah has told multiple times about her inviting her neighbors over, neighbor husbands, and then they make Valentine cards with them. Not a bad idea. And he's with the firefighters or something. Okay, this, I had a couple questions from people. This kit, oh my gosh, it is so cool. It is just launched today. So this is called the, oh gosh, did I not write it down? Of course not. Oh, birthday bashes. And you get these 3 cards. They have some foiling things on it. And it's a stamping kit. So you get the spot and the stamp and the block. So you have everything you need to get going. Now, if you really like that boldness, you can coordinate with this. Look at, it's the packaging products that match, of course, by this product. This is our little gift card holders, and this is a little sack that's probably as big as this piece of paper. And the third kit that launched today is, this is going to be hard to see. It is the thank you. You have to go online to look at it. Now remember, online doesn't mean you have to order it online. It just means you have to look at it online. Or if I have it in person. Not sure how fast I can get those. This is like a little book. Little look at all the kits that we've got going here. What did I want to highlight? There is, okay, well, I guess you'll just have to come to my open house, which is in 1 week, from 3 to 7 to see a few of these things. I'll have some more new products. Okay, like the annual catalog, we're going to go to quick and easy options. This is where you get the ephemera packs. And that means the, you know, loosey-goosey things that you just kind of layer together. And you can choose and pick. This is kind of intriguing, all these greetings. You wouldn't have to stamp your greetings. I mean, I know how many times do we, like, say, oh, I don't want to stamp the greeting because I'm going to ruin my card, right? It's always. All right, so we're going to flip over. So page 14 gives you some inspiration. And what they've done, is they have these stripes and florals mix and match card envelopes that, of course, coordinate with the Brights Treats Mix and Match ephemera pack. So really, all of these things work together or by themselves or with what you already own. So you can just kind of give yourself a little fun. I had a customer make some gift tags with the gift tag ones, and they said that was just really cool and relaxing, and you didn't have to think it. For a long time, Stampin' Up's memory keeping has been Memories and More, and that's still going to be around, but the scrapbooking catalog is going to be more about 12 by 12 layouts. And I did not see any 12 by 12 Memories and More, but you know, it's early. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Excuse me. On page 18, this set just caught my eye. And you know why? Because it's so simple. And it's so versatile. And it's just got, you know, it's just got fun things in it. And so I wanted to show a couple samples. And this is utilizing some of the free designer series paper from Celebration. It's a little sneak peek. This, Thinking of You, look at how simple that is. I mean, it's just simple. Oh, and this embossing folder. Oh, Leanne, where would I get that? You would get that in the Celebration catalog. And then this is Thank You. This little die is probably from the Nested Essentials. And this is some of our new plaid DSP that I'm going to show you. This is my original card, and I sent it, I swapped this. This is called the Star Technique or something, and I'm going to be doing this, actually this card is on the buffet in January, and so I'll have the work done. I'll just walk you through what you do, and that way you have another arsenal, something to put in your arsenal of card creating. Over here on page 19 is this big happy birthday. I love it. It's super simple. You could just take that and add a cupcake or something, or just do like this. How simple for a guy card, you know, and then just put a little piece of paper in there and you're all set. Do not have a sample for that. Okay, so now those are simple. These are kicked up a notch. This sweet, I don't know why, these sweets are just amazing. The sweets, you can order, the reason they're called sweets is that you can order everything in one swoop with one number, or you can pick and choose what you want. So what I'm going to say is I think that we've got the first suite, Storybooks Memories Moment Suite. And this did not call out to me, and oddly I don't have any samples from my swaps of this stamp set yet. I did receive these. I did buy these just for the frames because they're amazing, and then I will show you those in a minute. But first of all, let's go over here to the Perfectly Plaid DSP. So I'm going to show you that. It is gorgeously awesome. It is just so coordinated and so non-binary, non-gender specific. You could use it for all kinds of different things. And so, again, at my open house on Tuesday, the 14th, from 3 to 7, you can look and touch and feel and play with some of these new products. Okay, and then that was our plaid. And then I make a mess. And then this is the designer series paper Storybook Poets. Now, some of the dies cut out some of the animals that came with the frames, and then you also get one sheet of just a bunch of pieces that get punched out. So I wanted to show that to you. Let me get this out of our way. So first of all, here are those frames, and I have some samples to show you. And really, they have such nostalgia and such, like, you know, really cool things. But then look at this. Doesn't this just remind you of Mother Goose books when you were in your grandma's house? Right? Let me see something. Oh, if we turn the light on, maybe it'll be better. Good, I'm just rusty. And so these are just pieces that come out of the DSP. Well, that's weird. And then you got all these other punch outs. So really, you don't really even need the stump set. You just need the DSP and you're good to go. Let me show you some samples. Because I was like, I'm not going to color all those little things. I don't like to color. Well, we've already established that. But check these out. Here's one example where I just cut a circle out of the Designer Series paper, strategically placed it. And then here's another one. I got this, wait, I did not do this. I take that back. This is Susan Campfield from Minneapolis area, and she made this card in the swap. And then this card I was given by Judy McCauley, and I loved, this is the ribbon that you can find on page 24, and then this is one of those frames, and then you just cut out a little bit of the house. And so when you do that, you can just take this and kind of go over your Designer Series paper and say, oh, okay, that's what I'm going to do, and then kind of cut it out. I love these frames, and I can see a lot of uses in them. So that was a happy accident, I guess. All right, our next suite, I think. I lied. We just have some more details, more things. You can see where you can inlay the circle, the oval with your dies because it cuts out both. So really you have tons of fun things. This is the Ocean Friends Suite Collection. On page 30 and 31, it is bright, cheerful, happy. You might recognize this paper if I can find it. I love it. Bright, cheerful. Not a fan of the lobster or the crab. If you know me, I don't really eat things from the ocean or the lakes. I'm trying. I'm really trying. But I just loved the bright color of these. So let me show you a couple of samples. I got this Hello Friend, and the embossing folder is the Soft Waves 3D embossing folder in the mini on page 31. And then she did a fantastic job. Who is this? Oh, Judy McCauley. Look at it. I think I have a new best friend I have to search out next weekend. And this one is perfect, right? You die cut the animals out of the DSP, and then I don't think she stamped that. I think that is die cut, but it's perfectly done. And that is from Kathleen Chapman. All right, now here is what we call color buddies, and that will be something I talk about in the future online live, just because it's interesting. It's a color buddy, but it's not like, and it's 2 steps. Oh my gosh. And so we have a whole I can print out a whole thing that says what color buddies are really for. And they're just to, you know, accent and complement. The next suite is this Floral Delight, and I figured it would be a big deal, and it was correct. I would say this is the most used suite that I got in my samples, which is fine. It is gorgeous if you like yellow. If you're not a yellow fan, it does get a little overwhelming, but it's okay, because I think the back sides are really good at 2 tones, right? So you don't have to just do yellow. And then you have this matching gingham, I guess, is really in plaids, matching vellum that goes along. Now let me show you a couple samples of that. let me cover this up. That works out pretty well. Here is an example. Oh, Chris, my downline, my team member, and I made this. Well, she made it. Who am I kidding? On Saturday when we were playing. It's just a simple kind of fancy fold, but then we fussy cut this out of the designer series paper. This one is from, oh my gosh, Judy McElroy again. Again, I'm going to have to find her. Look at how cute this is. This is the back side of the DSP. This is using the die cut and the stamps that you see on page 34. And then the twig. So she stamped the flowers, and it's 2 steps. So she did 2 different colors. And then she did the branch and then the leaves. And then can you see that little bumblebee? He's not flat like our other bumblebees, but he is darn tiny and cute. So that'll be fun to play with. Here's another example of the same branch, only we don't have any leaves on this one. And this is from Lynn Heidkamp, and it showcases this little white ribbon, or this yellow ribbon. That would be red, yellow, hello. This shows you don't have to cut out the words wishing, or you can cut out the words wishing. And this one is actually from Carmen McNamara, I believe. Nope, Deb Klemke. And she, it's simple, but it's not too overwhelmingly yellow. And this is one of the bigger flowers from that set. So there are all kinds of fun things you could do with that. Sweet. I should really be putting all that back in the same order it came in. That's funny. Okay, so here we have the beautiful Bokeh Beautiful Butterfly Suite Collection. Now, did we really need more butterflies? It's kind of like my flower thing, but there's some unique things about this. So I wanted to talk about this particular bundle or suite. Now, the Bokeh paper alone is amazing. Here, let's get some white. It's 6 by 6. And of course, bokeh is like these little dots in kind of water spots or light rings. And so there's all different colors. And they work beautifully with so many things. And you probably already noticed some of those in my collection here so far. Then we have this bundle. I don't have this yet. I ordered it and it got stuck in Kentucky or Kansas or something like that because of the weather down there. So it's not here today. So I'm kind of sad. But I do have some samples. So I guess that's second best. So this is a hybrid embossing folder. So what you can do, and if you look really close on page 39. Whoop. Okay. Sorry to make you nauseous. This little guy, he is embossed and cut at the same time. So that's kind of cool. Or you can do it multiple different ways. And then this guy is attached to a cardstock. So let's just turn the page quick and see what we can find out. So you can do a shaker card. You can do a card that's attached to its base. And then here's another example. Here's another look at how it cuts out your butterfly while you're embossing at the same time. I'm kind of sad it's not here yet, but it'll be here before next Tuesday, and then we'll play with it. So here is just the butterfly and the bokeh paper. And this was I received this swap from Dina Lenneman. If I'm butchering your names, I'm really sorry. But this is also going to be on the buffet. Then this one is Becky Edson. It's simple, isn't it? Like, how fast would that be? And you could stamp any greeting. Thinking of you, blah, blah, blah. So many things. So, sorry. Here, you can see that the butterfly body is separate than the butterfly die. So you can do all kinds of different fun things. And then this one, I think, is Susan Canfield again. And she did some embossing on this. That's the embossing folder. Look. It's the only thing I have of embossing. And then just the little butterflies. But look at... right? So you get to look at this beautiful designer series paper that you can get for free through Celebration. So that's another teaser. All right, let's get to this one. This is my sweet. Not really. I was like, oh, I love birthdays. I love cards like that. And how come it's not bright and bold? But I decided I was going to order it. I decided I'm going to play with it, and I've created some really cool things, or so I think. This paper comes with some special papers. And if you read in here, it says there's 2 sheets of die cuts, and there's 2 sheets of 5 double-sided designs, and then 1 or 2 sheets of die cuts. So here is what this paper looks like in person. Now in the scrapbooking catalog, there's one that coordinates, but different words and different greetings. So on one side of this paper, this guy, you get all of these things, which are meant to cut out, kind of like the storybook, and use for a tag or for a card front. I'll show you some samples I've done with that. And then you get 2, let me flip this around, 2 of these punch outs to use, again, as you wish. And what I suggest is that you leave this on this heavy cardboard until you're ready to pop it out. Because what happens is you end up with a mess. I know it's going to shock nobody that I have a mess, and of course I don't even know where it is. Oh, I do. So I have all my pieces from my first package punched out here, and it's kind of messy. But that's okay. I know where it is. I tried recoloring this so it was a little brighter. I'm not sure what I thought. It looked like a vanilla. Not sure. And then of course you have the stamp set and the dies that coordinate with it. This is a great banner die. It's not real huge. I'm used to making banners with my Cricut, so they're like this big. So I'm adjusting to that. Well, let's look at some samples. This one is from Lynn Veldkamp. And I love that she used this shape. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But this is a very pink, it's a very feminine kind of looking card. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Then this was my swap I sent to Minneapolis to get all these other great samples. And so this is just utilizing some of the paper and doing one of those fancy cuts. Not really, 3x3 cut and a slice and dice. This card, this is one of those little taggy things, oops, and then you open it up, and I just put a piece of white, so now you're going to get to see both beautiful sides of the paper, because why hide that? And then it can just be, oh, happy day, and that really could be for anything. This is on the buffet, and it is, again, just simple, and not just using some of the paper and pulling in that blueberry bushel because I really wanted it to be brighter and not quite so pink. This one I made last night with my friend Martha, who showed us this little fun technique. This was one piece of paper, 1 6x6, that made this card. Intriguing, isn't it? Well, I think you might get to see that again at some point. And then when you get to my email tomorrow about classes, I'm going to start another Fancy Fold group. And actually what I'm going to do is just do Fancy Fold Friday, and we'll see how that goes. If you would prefer a different day, we can do that too, or we can do a separate time. But this one, just, it's a wow. Look at that. And so we're going to make 3 cards at the Fancy Fold. 3 cards, exactly the same pattern, different paper. And so that is to be determined what that looks like still. And of course, there's tons of different places you can add. You could do band. I mean, look at how cute that is if you had a birthday party. Then we get to the bundles, not the sweets. And I wanted to highlight, I didn't even notice this. So these are masks. You know, I like masks, but I'm not sure if I need masks. And linked together dies, I just kind of overlooked it because I thought, well, I have all these words. I don't need that. But check it out. Check out this lattice die. Have to rethink this one. And this is that triangle or the diamond. And then this, I don't know if you can see it, this is the vellum. This is from Amy Rich. This is the vellum on top of the lattice. Beautiful. And again, when you come, this is Lynn, oh, I already said that. And then this is Dina Wunman. And she used another stamp set that we're going to talk about in a second that has a coordinating punch. So that on page 49 is intriguing. All right. For the books, I think, look, whoops, I feel like I missed something. I did. Look at these cute little dinosaurs. I don't need any dinosaurs, but if you're in the market for dinosaurs, these are stinking cute. Then, page 52, we have for the books. And the die, my friend Martha said she did not order the die because she didn't think she needed the die. She just really wanted this set. But look at the detail of this die. It's amazing. So you'll get to see that in person. And then the terrific toadstools. A little bird told me I needed to get these because everyone loves toadstools, I guess. And this was a great card I got from Kathy Peck from Alabama. But I'm excited to get my own. It's in that box now on its way to Minneapolis. So it's getting closer to me. Closer. Hugs for love. Oh my gosh, who doesn't like hugs and who doesn't like love and who doesn't like punches? So this punch not only coordinates with this stamp set, but it also coordinates with 2 doors down. Bright borders. So you get two really good values, and they have different borders, of course, because we didn't want just, hearts. We've got flowers. We've got, those are the same. And then we got some vine. So really think about all the fun you could have with all that. Now, in between those two is this stamp set, which is the reversible images, but it doesn't fill in the reversible image. I know I've done videos like with the frogs and stuff, the sea turtles, and other things that are like reversible, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. But this card, Kelly Shudai, good job. Really, you gave it a good try, because I really think this, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about this stamp set at all. So I hope to see some really cool ideas. Like if you even look in the catalog on page 56, that's cool. So you get the silhouette. Well, maybe I'm rethinking it now. This is what happens whenever I get all these swaps. I start rethinking things. This stamp set, I like those sayings. The dog, it feels like the dog might be, having some wine and drinking or something. I don't know, or having a beer. I don't know. But they're cute. They're cute and whimsical, if that's what you want to look for. And then last but not least is this, Lifelong Friends. What I really like about this is that their bodies are pretty normal looking for all of us creativity people. And not that we should all be, plumper, but it certainly is something fun. Okay, quick. Over my limit. Celebration. When you first look at it, you're going to go, no. There's nothing in there I really want. I don't think I need to order anything. Oh, yes, you do. Because remember, everything in here you can only get for free with purchasing product at a qualified amount. And that this year is $60 US money, and that's the first time it's changed in 25 years. So I just wanted to point that out. This stamp set would be great for scrapbooking. This lady used it for a card. It's Robin Ressier. And I just like that's a great stamping right there. Very cool. And this is some of the fruit paper that we'll talk about in a minute. Rainbow things call out to me. So these little kits, Rainbow Celebration Kit, I'm like, wow, how fun is that? Yay, it's your day. And really, you put it together, you don't even stamp, you can just put it together. So if you're going to buy some kits that you don't need to stamp, and then you want to have some cards that you don't need to stamp, you've got those cute little guys. Then we have this fruit salad paper, and I know it didn't work for me right away. This is Karen Titus's card that she sent in a swap. I'm just going to quickly show you. These are bright, bold images. I did a swap with these too, but I didn't keep a sample, so I'll have to remake one. And I mean, you could fussy cut, but if you have a birthday in the summer, or you like, fruits or whatever, you're going to love it. These things, these little seagulls, I'm like, why would I want a seagull? Because they're stinking cute. Look at how cute they are. So those are coming, and I am excited to try and use them up with some fun things. And then this is a fun set, and it's coming as well, just to celebrate. And I think you could put it with like this paper, right? So you can coordinate and have some fun things. Then we have the Toadstool Garden paper, which we saw one with it. I don't have that yet. It's coming, and I didn't keep my friends. And then this is coming. It's very cool. You can do lots of fun things. Da, 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 da. This, again, are dancers, and they're like a normal person looking kind of dance. This paper is going to be the most, I would say, sought after, and I hope they packed a whole bunch into their warehouse, because it'll be very sad if they run out, or we don't have, you can't earn it for free, because really this paper is amazing. I'm not sure why there's a label on here, but it just coordinates so well together, and it's it looks super busy, but if you do it right, it's not, and it's just like little small doses. And this is my favorite. This guy. When you spend $120, you can purchase this heart-shaped bundle, and look at the die. I'm sure you've seen examples all over the internet, all over the Pinterest world. You can do the dies, and it comes with little flowers. Look at this. That was Amy Rich. Look at this, how it just sits in there. Hello, Kelly Shide. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. That's coming, and so I'm excited. How are you playing with that during my open house? And then we get a whole bunch of online exclusives I haven't even talked about. For you cat lovers, it's like the dog stamp, but it's got cats. And so that's an online exclusive, but of course you can order it through me. We have some new paper and some new designs. This is Holly. And then we have some different not landscape, but watercolor landscape paper that we've had, which is just a little different than the actual, trees and all that other stuff that we have. That was super fast. Again, I hope to see you at my open house on Tuesday, January 14th from 3 to 7. Be sure to RSVP for a fun night. I will be sending that email out tomorrow, and I also want to remind you that on Friday and Saturday, June, now that's wishful thinking, January 10th and 11th, I will be part of a global inspiration team that will be highlighting the products I just showed you and how to use them and ways to kick it up and just blow it out of the ballpark. Now, I might have showed you my idea, but you know what? I'm going to have to create something new now. Oh well. All right, thanks for watching and have a great week. And hopefully we'll see you online on Friday when I present at 1 p.m. or next Tuesday in my house. Thanks.